How to maintain a healthy relationship. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Based Zeus. I'd like to take a second to introduce the topic of today, and that is... fuck that! No intros, no bullshit. Let's just get to the good stuff. Number 1, give her freedom. Nothing will make a girl tired of you faster than being needy, controlling, and jealous. If she tells you she's going out with her friends and there's going to be guys, let her go out. If she tells you she's busy and can't come over to your place, let her stay home. Relationships should be built on trust. Just let her do her thing and trust that she will make the right decisions. If she can't do this, you just leave her and find someone else, because she clearly isn't ready for a relationship. You also can't expect her to want to spend 100% of her time with you. People have lives and actually need to do shit. If you expect this from her, you should really reflect on where the fuck is your life heading, because you clearly don't have shit to do if you want to waste every day with your girl. Number 2, show gratitude. If you have a girl who cooks for you, cleans for you, or helps you in any way, you should not take that shit for granted and actually show her how grateful you are. You do this by telling her that you appreciate her, doing something for her in return, taking her somewhere nice or whatever. The point is, if a girl goes out of her way to make your life easier and better, and she doesn't feel like you value it, she will stop doing all of those things and eventually lose interest. Besides, this is just common human decency. I mean, come on! If a girl, friend, or even your mom does a lot of shit for you, then you should tell them that you appreciate them and show gratitude. This is an integral part of any healthy relationship. And if you want to show some gratitude to your boy Zeus, then be sure to like this video and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Number 3, don't do anything you don't want to do. Seriously, I mean that. If a girl asks you to do something that you don't want to do, just don't do it. I was recently with a friend of mine, and he told me that when dating a girl or even considering hanging out with a girl, he doesn't do anything he wouldn't do normally on his own. If a girl asks to go hiking and you don't like hiking, you can just say, I'm not really into it, but I'd be totally down to do something else that we both like to do, and suggest something else. When you start doing shit you don't want to do, there's an expectation for the other person to start doing something that they don't want to do. And then it becomes this one-for-one bullshit that's literally just made up of you guys each doing something you don't want to do in the first place. Number 4, get good in bed. I really mean this. Relationships aren't only about sex, but best believe that any relationship can fall apart if both people aren't sexually satisfied. You can be the most amazing guy in the world, but if you just can't satisfy your girl properly, she might just leave you. Now, I'm not saying that if you're bad in bed, you are screwed and won't be able to maintain a relationship. If you are bad in bed, it's important that you try to improve and show your girl that you're trying to fix this issue and learn how to satisfy her. And on the flip side, when you become really good in bed, your girlfriend will tolerate way more of your fuck-ups, because then you'll be in a position of power, because you're a guy who can give her good sex and last longer than most guys. But wait! You're not one of those guys who's fucking awesome at sex and can go for a long time? Well, don't worry. This is Based Zeus, baby. What do you think I was gonna say? Aw, too bad you'll never be good at sex. Fuck that! I've mentioned this before, but if you need help lasting longer in bed, then I highly recommend you check out our partner, Promescent. Based on the most recent data, guys last an average of 6 minutes until the whitewater rafts come rushing out, while girls typically take 19 minutes to reach an orgasm. So, if you're a normal guy, how the fuck are you supposed to last an extra 13 minutes without any help? Exactly. That's where Promescent comes in. Promescent helps you last way longer in bed. When you apply it to your frenulum, which is the underside of your penis that has all the nerves that control your ejaculation response, it can help slow down and, more importantly, control how fast you blow your load, aka make you last longer. Now, the best part of this shit is that it gives you better orgasms, since the longer you go for, the better the buildup, and of course, the better the orgasm for you and her. Duh. Most importantly, this product has virtually no side effects. It's backed strongly by urologists, doctors who specialize in sexual medicine, and it's FDA compliant and has been tested thoroughly. It's also produced in a first-class pharmaceutical facility that has been featured in Esquire, Men's Health, and Playboy. If you want to have better and longer sex and make your girlfriend like you even more, then I'll leave a link with a sweet discount in the description for you to check out and take your sex game to the next level. Number 5, have fun stuff you guys regularly do together. This goes back to what I was saying before about not doing shit you don't like. If your friends were going to a club you hate going to, you just wouldn't go. Similarly, if a girl is suggesting something you don't like doing, then just don't go. It'll make your relationship much better if you guys only do what you both enjoy doing together, instead of what one person likes to do. To balance this, you guys should find a few really fun things that you love doing together and do those things regularly. For example, if you guys have a favorite restaurant that you both love, then hit that place up on a regular basis, because doing something you both like doing will enhance the activity and, more importantly, make your relationship stronger and more enjoyable. Find at least 3 to 5 things you guys like doing together. This way, you always have plenty of fun shit to do together and are both happy, instead of having some sort of transactional relationship wherein you're both doing shit you don't like for the other person. It can be simple shit like watching a TV show together, going to a yoga class, going to get ice cream. Literally anything you both like to do counts and will benefit your relationship. Number 6. If you don't like something, just bring it up. It's much better to bring up your grievances as soon as they happen, so you can solve them right then and there, instead of just ignoring it and letting it build up until you explode and have a huge argument over a little thing that's now bothered you for months. It's so much easier to bring whatever issue you have up in a calm, collected manner from the start, instead of waiting until it's gotten out of hand and has grown into something much bigger. Every time you don't like something and don't say anything about it, you're basically allowing it to continue to happen and signaling to your partner that it's acceptable. So when you prolong it and let it become a regular occurrence, it's much harder for the person to change it. And then you're so annoyed by it, by that point you end up getting triggered every time it happens. See what I mean? If something bothers you, bring it up as soon as it does so that you don't set a bad precedent. And that's it. In summary, give her freedom. Show gratitude. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Get good in bed. Have fun stuff you guys regularly do together. If you don't like something, just bring it up. And don't forget to click the link in the description to check out our partner, Promescent, to make sure you're lasting longer in bed, giving your girlfriend better orgasms and having better sex.